New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life.
And hello again, dear ones. Rev Riz with you here tonight. It is Tuesday, the 28th of July, and we are almost done with July. Here we go. Brand new month right coming up in front of us here, and it is a beautiful, beautiful summer evening here in Colorado. I trust things are well where you are. I love getting right into the shout outs. Good evening, sunshine. Good to see you. So glad you're with us. Remember, folks, I can't tell you're here unless you drop a comment in the comment box. So give a shout out and you'll get a shout out back. I promise you on that. And hey, I want to share, there's just so many exciting things going on. And we started this program right back in March. So almost 4.5 months ago now. And the team is growing and expanding. We're bringing new people on and things are shifting and moving. But along with that, the New Thought Media Network is growing and expanding like crazy as well. And I premiered made a couple of announcements on the morning program, or last night's prayer, or last night's prayer. And I got a couple more today too. You'll hear about those in a few minutes. But the point is, for 4.5 months, we've been praying around the expansion of this network, the opportunity to take a step forward and take advantage of this time as an opportunity, not as an anchor, and it's been tough. And I know for so many of us, whether it's money or work or family or health or politics or race relations or all of it, as a culture, we've been going through the ringer this spring and summer, or we've been awakening. And I've been sitting here affirming that we are awakening to something new, to a new vision. And that new vision just keeps coming and coming and showing up and showing up. And I'm excited for it because whether things are going back to normal or going back to a new normal, or whether they're moving forward into this, or however we want to describe it, at the end of the day, we're creating good in the world. We're creating more. We're creating more. And if we're creating, that must be good. So I want to invite you, number one, check out the back archives on the New Thought Media Network Facebook page. Check out the videos. The concert we did with Gary Lynn Floyd on Sunday night was great, amazing, so much good music. The Karen Drucker and David Alt show is still up there, and also really, really just a great experience. So I encourage you to check out some of the old ones. Click on an old prayer or two and see how we've evolved since back in March when we started. And please do send your prayer requests, prayer@ntmedia.org. Our team will work on your prayer requests for you. If you'd like to be acknowledged in the program, let us know that in the email. We'll make sure to do that for you as well. And all right, let's get into it. I'm feeling that move. I'm feeling that sense that because there is an excitement that's happening within right now. I feel that sense of absolute excitement for what's happening in the world, but more importantly, what's happening within my consciousness, what's happening within the hearts and the consciousness of each and every one that hears these words, what's happening in the consciousness of so many people across this planet. For it is the oneness, it is God that is expanding itself, expressing itself through and as all of us. It is the oneness of God that is expressing itself through this new consciousness, this new vision, this new opportunity on planet Earth. Because I know God is the source and the supply, the allness and the oneness, the everything and the no thing, the Alpha and the Omega, the yin and the yang. The allness and the everything that is God is expressing through my life as your life, as all life. Here, now, in this moment, in the next moment, in the last moment, in that other moment, no matter when and where we may think and cast our attention and focus, right there, I know God. No matter what's going on out there in the world, I know that it must be a reflection of God's great creative expression, of God's great creative power, and that someone, somewhere is creating that experience through the power of their own beliefs, the power of their own mind, and we each have that ability as well. Each one here the ability to shift the progress, shift the direction, shift the evolution of our own lives, of our own progress in the world, simply by changing the thoughts, changing our beliefs, moving into that place of knowing that there is a oneness revealing itself on the planet here and now, tonight, in this moment, in that moment. So I know there is a great healing that's happening as well, a healing that's happening in consciousness, as each one is called to a greater understanding, a greater sense of depth and courage and understanding that there is something magnificent happening. I may not always see it, it may not always appear easy in my world, and yet it is there. The allness, the healing, the perfect blueprint of the body temple, the perfect blueprint of our mental bodies, our emotional bodies. And so I claim for each one that hears these words a sense of alignment with those divine blueprints, a sense of absolute alignment with the blueprint for perfect physical health, with the blueprint for mental and emotional and spiritual health, a sense of aligning with the truth rather than the speculation, aligning with the truth rather than the doubt, aligning with the truth rather than the conspiracy. For the truth is the truth, and everything else is not, and everything that's unlike the truth has no place, has no power, is not, is does absolutely nothing to move human consciousness forward, to progress human consciousness. So I'm either participating in the progress or I'm hindering, I'm getting in the way. And I don't want to be in the way. So I let go of that experience and I step into that place of turning to the truth, turning to the one and saying, yes, I shall serve, and yes, I shall see. I see a new vision revealing itself, a new vision coming onto, onto online here on planet Earth, a new vision for humanity working together, for a world that works for everyone, for a world where borders are irrelevant, where art and beauty and aesthetics are honored and respected, where every single person is honored for who they are, a divine expression of God, where everyone is recognized and treated equally as a divine expression of the one. A world where love is the norm, ah, and the vibration of goodness radiates across the entire planet. That's what I feel. I feel a vibration of good radiating across this entire planet, circling the globe again and again and again. And that each one that agrees with this in any way, each one that lifts up this energetic, that sends that vibration into the universe, into the next piece, into the world, each one that comes forward with a positive attitude, we raise up the vibration of human consciousness collectively, not one person, not my work, not your work, our work, God's work, uplifting and inspiring, smiling and sharing and laughing and seeing the good and turning towards the possibility of good, turning away from the possibility of negative, turning away from the possibility of darkness and oppression and over and all of that junk, and turning into the possibility that it is all good. that there is light in the midst of this darkness, that there is a way forward, and that we are each being called to serve that grand vision, being called to serve that way of being. That's what I know is happening right here, right now. Really, right here, right now. The consciousness of humanity is being shifted in this very moment by this very practice. And that must demonstrate and bring forth a new form. That shift in consciousness, that shift in belief and understanding, that shift in our thoughts must create a corresponding demonstration, must create a corresponding manifestation. And so I keep my eye focused on the good. I keep my heart and my mind and my spirit and my prayer focused on the good that is God, coming into form right here, right now. So I am grateful to be in this moment, to be a part of this process, but most especially grateful to know God's got all of this. That this is not mine to do, not ours to do, not yours to do. This is God's doing. And God's got this. God's got your back. So from that sense of gratitude, I release this word into the law that must say yes, that in fact has already said yes, that is already moving the pieces and the parts of the puzzle together, that is already bringing forward everything necessary for the demonstration of this great prayer into this planet, into this world. So I know God's got it, and I know I can get out of the way. I am done here. It is all good. It is all God, so I let it be. I get out of the way. I loose the word into the law, and I trust that God's got it, and I let it be. And so it is. Just, yes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being witness to it. Thank you for being a part of it all. And, as being a part of it all, we've got just so many different ways anymore for people to be a part of this ministry, to be involved in this ministry. Number one, your dollars, your contributions, your tithes, your gifts, your offerings, they go a long way to making sure that we can pay for the internet access and the programs and the software and all of that kind of stuff. So there's donation links around on the post. Please go ahead and click those and drop something in the bucket. And please be a part of the community. Come to some of the new things we're offering. Tomorrow, we've got 2 new programs starting. First off, midweek meditation. It's every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, live on the New Thought Media Network Facebook page and YouTube. Check that out. That's going to be a great, great time. Generally, it'll be about 20, 25, maybe 30 minutes, but we'll be done by 7:30. I promise you that. And then Wednesday evenings, we're going to start a midweek pick me up. So we're going to pick ourselves up with some meditation in the morning, prayer time at 8:15, and then later in the evening, midweek pick me up, 6 p.m. Positively inspiring message and a musical experience with that as well. We've got a couple of new things that are really happening. I really want you to check out Feel the Flow with Terry Paul Choice. It's on the radio station every Wednesday. New episodes at 10:30 a.m. and then on Saturdays a rebroadcast. It'll be on demand when the website is up, and I want you to know it's a great episode tomorrow that's coming out, so I look forward to checking that out. And I'm so super excited. Check this one out. My dear, dear brother, Eugene Holden, he's a reverend in my heart. Might not have the time, but he is. There, I was going to say it again. Real Talk with Eugene Holden. It's a half-hour program, Thursdays. Times are there, 9 o'clock Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, 11 Central, 12 noon Eastern Time. An opportunity live on Facebook to Real Talk with Eugene. He's going to have guests. We're going to have an opportunity for you to ask questions if you like. Going to be a real, real good time. I'm really looking forward to this. And one last one, I'll let you get out of here tonight, but this is something special. A dear friend, Mike Katioka, put this together. Some may recognize that name. His wife, Jeannie, is my co-host on the Real Conversations podcast. And Mike came forward with this idea and really has been the heart and the mind and the brain behind all of this, putting this together. It's a live panel discussion, and we're going to talk about new thought around the media and going beyond what was, exploring what can be. It's a one-time program. Tuesday, August 11th, 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'd really love for you to check it out. It'll be in the archives if you can't make it live, but we'd love to see you be a part of this exploration and this discussion and see what that happens. So, all right, dear ones, I want to thank you again for being here. Remember, somebody's here every day, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, providing a powerful spiritual mind treatment and affirmative prayer. And you can get in on that. Send us an email or drop us a comment. All right, I'm out of here. Till then, peace and blessings. Go forth and be love.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.